Hey guys, how's it going? I have an exciting video for you today. So if you're new to this channel, my name's Brittany. Welcome back to EverCrest. We're glad you're here. Today we are doing I'm like over the top excited today because I have partnered with this wonderful company called iDoo. And some of you may have watched our videos in the past that I have done quite a few unboxing review videos of iDoo systems in the past. These are hydroponic LED grow light systems. These are super cool. You can grow all kinds of food right on your countertop at home. Inside, it's amazing. Right now I have tomatoes growing in my basement where my hydroponic system is set up right now. And it is like 25 degrees and like 6 inches of snow outside. It's amazing. It's amazing. So why I'm so jazzed up and excited is because we have partnered with iDoo to go ahead and give away one of these systems that I'm going to be unboxing today to one of you lucky subscribers. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Brittany and I do all kinds of unboxing, review videos for hydroponic systems. I do gardening videos, DIY projects, all kinds of stuff like that. So if you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. We would love to have you. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this system. And if you guys are interested in entering the giveaway, all the details will be at the end of this video. So before us today, we have the iDoo Hydroponic 6-pod system. Now this one is different than any other system that I have reviewed so far in that it is much smaller. So this is a great system that I thought would be wonderful for a giveaway because this is really like an introductory system. This system can be easily tucked into any table or counter if you live in a small apartment. This is something that you're going to be able to tuck in somewhere and use it wherever you are. And so I kind of love that about that, and I thought it would be perfect for a giveaway. One other amazing feature about this system that I have not seen in other systems is this is actually a dual use system. This can either be used as a hydroponic system with water, or you can actually put some soil in this system and use it just like a grow light, which is really cool because it gives you options. So let's go ahead and get into this system. We're going to go ahead and unbox it. Before I jump into that, this is model number IG305. So if you purchase this model and you're looking for an unboxing, assembly, and review video, this is it. So let's go ahead and get into this system. I'm going to just open it up. Now, if you guys watched, I actually opened this up a couple of days ago on my Instagram account. If you guys don't follow me over there, you should, because I opened this up and gave everybody over there a little sneak peek into this system. So they already got to see a little bit of what it was like, but I packaged everything back up exactly the way it was before so I could show you guys how it would be. But this is what we see when we open it up. And let's go ahead and pull some of the stuff out and see what we got. First, we have a bunch of bags. And in this bag here, we have some stickers. Oh, these are stickers that go on top of the pods to keep algae and stuff from growing. I'm so excited, iDoo. I don't know if you're watching this video. I hope you are. I'm so excited that you started offering those. Those are awesome. Okay, we have a string. I have no idea what that's for. We're going to have to figure that out together. And we have some little domes, greenhouse domes for our seeds. Okay, this next one is our soil sponges. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. Oh yes, they're nice and long. You know how I like my long soil sponges, so there's a bunch of those in there. This next one has our baskets. So these are our baskets. Great. The soil sponges will fit down into those. Oh, we have a white thing. Also going to have to figure out what that's for. That's kind of what's so fun about these unboxing videos is I don't look at these systems beforehand. So I'm really like learning as I go with you guys, and it makes it kind of fun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is such a fun system. Okay, look. Oh my gosh. They're little cactuses. Can you see that? They gave us 3. There's 3 little cactuses. Guys, these go on top of one of the holes when you don't have anything planted in it. So say you're using like 5 out of the 6 holes, and one of the holes you don't have anything planted in right there. Maybe you harvested it already, or maybe you just don't have anything to plant right now. You put this over top of it so no light gets down inside. That's the cutest thing. I'm so excited about this. Okay, I seriously picked the best one to give away to you guys because this is so fun. Look at the plant tags. Can y'all see that? It has like a little leaf on top. iDoo is stepping up their game, and they didn't even need to, but they did, and I really appreciate it. It's fantastic. So these are super cute. These are little plant tags. So you can write what you planted and mark everything so you don't forget what it is. That's awesome. Okay, so that's always fun. Like, I've done a lot of unboxing videos. You guys know that if you watched me, of these types of systems, and I've never seen ones quite like that so far. That's really cute. Okay, so in this next thing, we have a little brown box, and this right here is our pump. So normally the pumps come already installed and inserted into your system, and you don't really have to do anything with them. But because this is a 2-in-1, this has a removable pump. So if you decide that you want to plant in soil instead of in water, you take the pump out. So that's really cool. I was wondering how they were going to do that. Next box, little white box here. Okay, that had our plug in it to plug our system in. And the last little white box here sounds like it has our nutrients in it. Me and tape just don't get along these days. Okay. So, yep, these are our plant nutrients, A and B solution. Very important for the hydroponic side of things. Love those. Super glad that they send those with their system. Okay, so after all that, we're going to remove that piece, and this is what we see. I see some instructions here, which we're going to need to read through. And this is our system. So let me go ahead and pull this out. And we have another little white piece down there in the bottom. Let's see what that's all about. Oh, get rid of that. That's empty now. This is the top plate for our system. So let's go ahead and get this out of its bag. Okay, so we got this all unwrapped, and this is really fun. There's a lot of different details here. So first of all, what I see is this is our LED light up here. It's on this like super bendy thing, so you can like manipulate it however you need for your plants. This bottom piece here, let me show it to you guys here. It has like a little drain hole here at the bottom. It also has a spot where your pump will go. But then this actually can come off, and we have like this giant reservoir down there. And to be honest with you, I'm like, I don't even know. I'm a little confused. So I know that this is our top plate. That would go up there like that. So let me read the instructions and figure out how this all goes. Okay, so after reading through the instructions, this is really cool. And I think what I'm going to do is show you guys how to set up this system for a hydroponics system first. And then I will show you how to set it up for a soil system without hydroponics. So I will go ahead and put the timestamps in the description below in case you guys want to watch just the hydroponic setup or just the soil setup. And yeah, I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit closer, and first we're going to set this up for hydroponic use. Okay, to set this system up for hydroponics, the first thing we need to do is put in the pump. So I'm just going to lift off these two top pieces here, And I'm going to take our pump, which is in this little brown box. And this is what our pump looks like. And I am going to simply put our pump into this little space down here. You can see that there's like some tabs here. And we're going to just simply place this in here like that. And then your cord comes up here and plugs into this little port up here. Hope you guys can see that okay. And it just plugs in right there. Now there is a little bit of a warning that you want to make sure that you never get any water into this port because this will ruin your pump. So just be mindful of that. Be careful that you're not splashing any water back around this port back here. Electricity and water do not mix. So make sure you're not getting water into here. So now that our pump is installed, you can also notice that down here at the bottom there should be a little plug. So that's what the plug looks like, and this needs to be in for the hydroponics function of the system. So we make sure that that is in, the pump is in correctly, and then we can place our panel back on top here, and the cord just fits right through the little slot in the panel. And while editing this video, I realized that my microphone had cut out during this little bit. So here I am showing you the nutrients A and B plant food. To prep these, we are just going to fill these both up with nice warm water and shake them really well until everything is dissolved inside of them. And that is just to prep them and get ready for adding the nutrients later on. Okay, now that the nutrients are all prepped, we're going to go ahead and add water to our system. So we're going to add the water to the top basin here, and there is a little slide here that we can open up to pour the water in. That way we don't have to disturb our plants and things like that, but I'm going to go ahead and just use the middle hole because it's bigger and I'm not going to make a big of a mess if I just pour it in the middle. This system requires 2.5 liters of water, so that's what we're going to fill it up to. Now that our system is all filled up with water, we can go ahead and add the nutrients. These nutrient bottles come with caps on top that actually have measuring marks in milliliters, which is exactly what you need to measure. So we will be adding 12.5 milliliters each of A and B solution to your 2.5 liters of water. In this case, I'm not actually going to go ahead and put the nutrients in today because we are not actually going to plant this up. I'm just showing you how to set it up so that I can also show you how to set up the soil option. So after you have put the 2.5 liters of water and 12.5 milliliters each of A and B solution into your system, we can go ahead and put the soil sponges in their baskets and place them into your system. At that point then you can choose whatever seeds you want to grow and put them in the little sponges. You place the seeds right inside the little hole right there inside the sponge, and then they will start to grow from there. And if you have a spot that you're not ready to plant up right now, go ahead and throw one of those cute little cactuses on top and make sure that that light from the light bar is not getting into the system below. That just helps to keep mold and algae and things like that from starting to grow in your reservoir. Now we are going to take one of these stickers and place it on the top of our soil baskets and sponges. There is a little round circle in the middle of these that needs to come off, and then we just place it on top. So there you can see like the little hole in the middle. That is where your seeds will sprout and come out of, so you want to make sure that you just kind of line that up with the hole of your soil sponge. Go ahead and place that on top, and then that keeps mold and algae from growing on top of your soil sponges, which can be a little bit of an issue sometimes. So I'm so glad that they put these in this system because that helps so much keep that kind of issue out. Now that our system is all set up, we can go ahead and plug it in. I'm going to plug in the cord to the base of the system first, and then I'm going to go ahead and plug it into an outlet. And then we're going to go ahead and push the power button to turn the system on. I want to show you guys the buttons here for a moment. So first we push the power button to turn it on right there. And the other button that we have here is the setup button. You're going to push it once quickly to change the light setting from either 16 hours to 12 hours. And you're going to hold the button in if you want to turn the pump off, which I will show you later with the soil situation. You want to make sure that the pump is turned off, and that's how you would turn it off. So just a quick tap to change the light settings, or you push and hold the button to change the pump settings. Okay, so now I got our system all reset back to where we can start using this for our soil system. So we are not going to need the pump, so I went ahead and took that out, and we're also not going to need this top plate. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. And also one thing that you want to make sure you do is this is where your pump would go in This is where your pump would plug in if you're using the hydroponic system. You want to make sure that you close this little rubber seal so that, again, no dirt, no water, nothing like that can get down inside of that hole. So we're going to go ahead and plug that. Now inside of our system here, we're going to go ahead and remove this rubber plug. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take that out. And I want to show you that this portion right here lifts out. And this is what your dirt is going to go inside of. And down here in the bottom is where your water is going to go for your dirt application for this. So the first thing we're going to do to set this up is we're going to take our rope that came with the system. And in the middle of the rope, we are going to tie a knot. And we're going to tie it twice so that the knot's nice and big. Try to get the knots on top of one another. Geesh. Just like that. Okay? So now we're going to put this rope down through the hole so that half is on top and half is on the bottom. I hope you guys can see that okay. And we have half sticking out down there. So this is really going to be like a wicking mat. This is going to soak up the water from the bottom of the reservoir to where the soil is and where your plants are. So we're going to go ahead next and fill up the water reservoir with water. Now this is really cool. So once you have your system planted up, you can simply pull this bottom piece out, which is your water reservoir, to fill it up. So you're not going to have to mess around with moving the plants or the soil or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up with water. Okay, so this is filled up with water, and I'm going to just simply slide it back in here carefully, trying not to make a giant mess. Okay, so we have our water in there, and now I'm going to go ahead and set this piece back on top, making sure that this long piece on the bottom goes down into the water. Now, if I were going to plant this up today, this is when we would go ahead and fill this up with soil, and then you can either put a plant that's already grown in here, or you could go ahead and put seeds in the top of this and sprout seedlings. The possibilities are endless that way. You could put a beautiful house plant in here. You could grow strawberries in here. You could grow whatever you wanted in here. This is simply just going to be filled with dirt, and then you can plant whatever you want in the top. And as this string starts to soak up the water, it's going to go ahead and continue to water your plant for you. Now you're going to want to check on this water reservoir every once in a while. Just make sure that you're not running out of water in the bottom. But that's basically it. From here, we can go ahead and get our plug and plug it into the system to go ahead and turn on that LED light. So right here is the port. We're going to plug this in here. And then I'm going to plug it in. And we're going to go ahead and hit the power button. And right now the system is flashing and beeping pump because it's trying to run the pump, but it can't. So what we want to do is go ahead and push and hold this button in until that pump light shuts off, which it just did. Okay, so now we don't need the pump, so we went ahead and shut the pump off simply by pressing and holding this in until the pump shut off. If you give this a quick press, it will change your light setting. So here are your light settings right here. You can either run your light for 12 hours or 16 hours, depending on your needs, what you're growing, or what you want in your home. So just a quick press on this set button sets your light. A long press sets your pump. So if you are using the soil option for this system, you want to make sure that you do turn that pump off or it'll just keep blinking and beeping at you. Okay, now that I have showed you the two ways that you can set up this system, I hope that everything was clear enough and that I explained everything well. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to put it in the comment section below. I will try to answer it the best that I can. And if I have a lot of questions about the same issue or the same thing, I will try to make a Q&A video for you guys. Sometimes those I can get into a little more detail and can show you guys exactly what I mean instead of just trying to tell you in text. Sometimes it's easier to show you what I'm talking about. So anyway, that is this system. If you guys are interested in entering the giveaway, I need you to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and comment below, okay? And we are only going to be doing the giveaway here on YouTube. So I announced it as well on Instagram, but I will only be picking winners from YouTube. So if you want to be entered into this giveaway, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and comment below. And this giveaway is only going to be running for 1 week. So from today, Monday, January 31st, until next Monday, February 7th, you guys will be able to enter this giveaway. And then on Wednesday, February 9th, we will be posting the winners. So I will make a video here on YouTube announcing the winners for the giveaway. Well guys, I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enter the giveaway because I am so excited for one of you to win this awesome system. And we will see you in the next video, guys.